Good morning, everybody. We're glad you could be with us on this Saturday morning. And I hope you had a happy St. Patrick's Day. Hope you didn't pinch a lot of people. But anyways, we're glad to have you here. So now, what is our next holiday? Is Easter, right? Right around the corner. Yeah,
Yeah.
so get ready. Let's wear our Easter baskets on our head. What do you think? You need to go to All Dollar and get yourself a little something to put on, or you could always use your virtual tools. And right, Candy? Candy knows
Yep.
how.
Yep.
Yeah, you can go in and use your virtual tools and you can do all kinds of fun things. It's right there on Zoom. And all you have to do is just go into start video, where it says start video. And then when you open that up, it's going to give you you can choose a video filter. And when you choose a video filter, okay, you come in again, choose a video filter, and you could do all kinds of fun things like that and make yourself stand out at the meeting, right? And you could also, the other day we had our graduation. So we had a graduation ceremony. Candy, Linda wasn't able to be there, but we graduated you anyway, Linda. And we had Doris, she graduated, and we had Mary Ann. So we had kind of like a graduation ceremony, and you could do all these fun things right there in Zoom. Look at some of these fun things you could do. These are just some of the fun things. These are video filters. I really like this one. So again, it just goes right on there. You could be, for Easter, we could all be Easter bunnies. So again, these are just some of the filters that Zoom has provided for us. Also, you can do, what's that? A frame. You can do frames and you can do black and white. Yuck. Pink. You can do pink. You can do, you could also put that we're on a Zoom meeting. So there you go. Got that too. But anyways, these are just some of the video filters. They're all kinds of cute ones. You need to experiment with them. All kinds of things for you to wear. What's this one here? Oh, that goes with my outfit, doesn't it? I think I might leave that on for today. I think I just might leave that on for today. All right. So we welcome all of you to our meeting this morning. We have a special guest that's coming on with us. And I'm excited that she could be here. Gail, is Gail on yet? I hope she's going to be on. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started with our meeting. I'm going to go in here and share my screen. And I've got some things that I would like to talk to you about today. Here we go. We're going to go right in here. I thought I had this all set up, but sometimes you have it set up, but it's not there. So I don't know. Can you see my screen? Hopefully you could see my screen because I'm having a hard time seeing it.
Not yet.
Okay, hold on just a minute. We'll go up here to Saturday Focus. Now you can see my screen?
Yes.
Oh, good. That's important to be able to see the screen. So before we get the meeting started, I'd just like to talk to you about a few things. First of all, we have this month a $10 case challenge. We have Evelyn wearing her $10 bill with her Jafra pin, and we are kind of challenging all of you that if you would like to talk to people about the opportunity, you have a special month this month that you could wear the $10 bill and just wear it for the day. You'll even forget that it's on, and somebody's going to ask you why you're wearing the $10 bill. Now, all you have to do is tell them why you are wearing. So, Deland, what would you say? Are you multitasking that you can come in and tell us? What would you say if somebody said, why are you wearing that $10 bill? Because this is a perfect thing that you would do.
I'd just say, makes you want to know, doesn't it? And I'd say, hey, well, you could start. Are you interested in making a little bit of extra cash and maybe starting your own business for only $10 with all the training you can get? And I'm right here to have your hand. Are you curious? What's going on?
Yeah, that's good. Anybody else have anything? Have they done it? Have any of you done it? No, nobody's done the 10. Listen, really.
Well,
I was.
Evelyn has.
I'll share. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Really good.
I'll share. I was with Evelyn over the weekend and I experienced it with her, and she just shared with the waitress when she asked, she says, "Oh, I have a business for $10 and I would like to talk to you more about it. Or if you're open to it, I have some samples for you." And she said, "Oh, okay." And so at the end of it, I don't know if she ended up getting the number, but it was a great testimony that people ask. People are curious.
Ask. People ask. So you can just go in and
Mhm.
take the challenge.
She went into a dress shop and, you know, they asked her there. So it brings attention to why you're wearing it. You know, you can start a business for $10, an online and in-person beauty business.
So Gail, Gail's going to be our guest speaker today. Gail, do you need me to make you a co-host? So you going to share your screen or anything? Are you
No,
going to
I'm
talk?
just gonna go from the heart.
Oh, good.
I
love it.
have some notes, but it's all about passion and
Well,
job.
will you tell a little bit about your Jafra beginning and how you started and just, where you've been with Jafra and a little
Okay.
testimonial?
I started Jafra in '97, so that's 24 years ago in February, last month. I did not come in to do a business. I came because I had skin issues and I was looking for a solution. Key, we're a solution to people. And went to a facial and bought back then the Royal set, had no intentions of selling. I went to reorder and I couldn't get a hold of her. The gal had moved. And so another testimony is to have your label on every product, because she worked for my company, but a different department. So when she moved, I didn't know where to get it. So back then we had the yellow pages and Anna was in the yellow pages. And so I called her, went to lunch, and I just wanted to reorder my royal jelly, which was at that time like $200. And she said, you might want to try enrolling and see what you can do. Oh no, I had every excuse that I wasn't going to sell. I didn't know people. I didn't know, I didn't want to ask for money. I had every excuse, but I ended up buying all 3 kits. Back then it was a tiered level kit. And so I bought the makeup, I bought everything. And then I was like, oh my God, I'm in business. So it was kind of a testimony. And at work, I was, again, fearful of talking out loud, people telling people I was the best kept secret. So no longer am I a secret. I would put baskets in the back of my credenza and say, oh, I'll tell my Jafra lady, this is a baby shower gift and I can't leave it outside. So I'd bring it inside. So it always brought attention to my credenza. And I had almond on my desk. And so people were always coming to my desk. And so I was like, oh, when the company dispersed, I took that 6 months and decided, what can I do with it? And I figured out that I was making more part-time in my Jafra than I was full-time at the bank. And so it was a realization that this side gig could really be a gig. I had no intentions of it doing that, but because you're excited and passionate about something, it just breeds more excitement. And so took me a year to have my first party. And my first party was $1,100. Then I kicked myself and wonder why I waited so long to have a party. And then here I am 24 years later, a leader and coach and just loving life, and have a Jafra family that I have been able to lean upon when needed. And I don't know if you know this, Vicki, when I first started, we went to an event, some conference, and you and Richard sat at my table, and I was just like, oh my God, I'm sitting with Vicki. And so you very graciously said, you know what, you just need to sponsor people. You just need to sponsor people. You need to talk to people. You need to share the love of Jafra. And that always stuck in my head, that you can't have enough product in your house to sell to people. You need to share it with people and have them become their own consultant. And so when I talked to Anna about that, and from then I was like, okay, do 2 a month, because that was the routine. And so did that, and going to the meetings, not everybody was doing it. And so I was like, oh, I don't want to be a shout out, so I don't want to do it either. So, note to self too, because just because you're doing it, people are watching you, and you don't know who's watching you. And so I stopped for a little while, but I knew I had that passion to share the love of sponsoring. And so my little talk today, I don't know if how much time I have, but I have leading from the heart is when you enroll in Jafra, your first job is to decide you're going to share the product, you're going to use the product, be a product of the product, and share the product, whether it's a brick and mortar or whether it's a direct sales. So knowing that, and I organically shared it without knowing that it was a business. I just leading from the heart. So in doing that in today's world, setting a goal and sharing with Jafra to get new clients, get new consultants. What is your goal for the day? What is your goal for the month? What is your goal for the week? Setting that intention out when the first day of the month, how are you going to meet the people to be that solution? Somebody has a skin issue like I had. Somebody has an income issue that I had. So doing that, and obviously in today's world, we have YouTube, we have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have Reels and TikToks. How many of you are using those resources to share your love of Jafra? Yeah, and I kind of have a saying, better to be done than perfect. I'm learning that you just do it. You don't always have to be perfect. If you wait for the perfect moment, it never is going to happen. So there's a lot of perfectionist in us women, because we want things to be just pretty and just right. And so we don't do anything. We get paralyzed and we get stuck in that cycle of not doing, and go, oh, I'll do that later. I'll do that later. I'll do that later. And then, a year's gone by and your business is where it's at a year ago. So getting in front of people, that is your first target. Myself, I go out and about. Through this pandemic, it hasn't stopped me from going out. I've stopped vendor events because of the pandemic, but you still go to the market, you still go to Target, you still go to Walmart, you still go to the grocery store. And when you're prepared, the Girl Scout rule, always be prepared, having a sample, having your passion for Jafra, and keeping your ears, God gave us 2 ears for a reason, to listen more and talk less. And so if you're listening to people, oh, they need money, oh, my skin has an issue, we are the solution, and taking that as we're here to serve. We're here to serve our clients, our consultants, our friends, our family. And then you get all tongue-tied in what you have to say, going back to that perfectionism. I have to have the perfect saying. I have to talk perfect, say the right words. When you lead from your heart, the words come. Your love of Jafra and your passion of Jafra and your excitement of Jafra comes through with whatever you say. Sometimes we dump everything on them because we're so excited. But it's better to have an imperfect result than no result. So when you keep doing those imperfections, you tweak it and go, hey, this is what I did last time. This is what I need to do this time. So also knowing that everybody is selling something. They say, you hear in the direct sales, oh, I don't want to be a seller. I don't want to be pushy. It's the dirty word. Dirty word is, excuse me, everybody is selling something. whether it's a restaurant, whether it's a movie theater, whether it's a hair product, whether it's a nail product, or, you know, something. Amazon, buy this on Amazon. You know, we're selling ourselves every single day, and you are the product of the product. And when they see your skin, and when they see your excitement and your enthusiasm, it just happens organically. Then of course we're leading by serving people. So you're listening to what they have, what skin condition, if they're, you know, needing a financial opportunity, and when you're in alignment with what you believe in. Are you believing in your product? Are you believing in the income opportunity? If you were not doing Jafra, what would you be doing? What kind of, you have to stop and think. I'm in this business and I've been here this long, for what reason? And I ask you to walk away with three things: why you're in Jafra and what is your passion. So when you identify with what that passion is, and my passion is to serve people, and the best way to serve them is to offer them the highest level of service. You know, the Nordstroms that people keeps talking about. When you go to a store and somebody acknowledges you by your first name, how special does that make you feel? So again, when you're leading with a service and what's in it for them, it's not considered a sale. It's considered you're serving somebody, you're helping somebody get to the next stage, to get to the next level. And then ask yourself, what product am I believing in? What am I promoting today? I so love this Malibu Miracle Mask, and go on and on about that and sell 10 of those. Whatever you're passionate about, take it and run with it. Because everybody out there is having struggles. We have the best, by far, gift that anybody can ever ask for in Jafra. We have 50%. We have a free website. We have a sisterhood like no other. We have gifts. We have training. Do you realize how much it would cost to go hire a trainer, a coach? You get that in Jafra as a benefit, as a bonus. I mean, with Vicky and all her experience, oh my God, it'd be like thousands of dollars to hire her as a coach. But in Jafra, we have that sisterhood and we want to love on one another. And that's all you're doing in Jafra. So what is your passion, and where are you sharing your services? How often are you sharing your services? Who are you servicing? If it's just moms, or if it's elderly, or if it's, you know, obviously anybody that has skin, when you do that in a general thing, you don't do anything. So be specific in how you share and what you share, and identify that you're going to focus on this one thing, and I can control this one thing in a world that's all chaotic. That you have Jafra, you have the best. And I have to say, Jafra's gifts I call them qualified enrollment gifts, cute. It is amazing that we get gifted for doing our job. You don't get that at corporate. You don't get the recognition that we give in Jafra from corporate. And so when you're sharing with people, you can actually earn $300 this month, $300 this month by enrolling 4 people. I did post an ad on my Facebook page, and I have probably, let's see, I think I have 2 on the books, doing a qualifying party and together. They don't know each other, but they're both putting people together to synergize and have that party. And then I have like 3 or 4 more in the works, just from out and about and through just sharing the love of Jafra. So enjoy all the perks that you have. And if you need to write down a list of exactly what Jafra is giving you, write it down, look at it, see it. Do give that gift of Jafra to everybody that you come in contact with. Go out and treat your business like a business, and turn your excuses into the reasons that make you happy, and take massive action.
So Gail, let me ask you this. So you're in Walmart or you're in a store.
Mhm.
What is your line? I mean, what you have to have something that what do you say? How do you do that?
Well, first of all, you always lead with a compliment. Oh, I like your hair. How long have you been here? This is a long line. Do you live local? Whatever it is. Oh my God, your kids are adorable. You start with a compliment and you get that conversation going. And then you weave, we are women, we know how to be creative. You weave that, oh my God, I'm in Walmart because I had to pick up this notebook for a training I'm doing in Jafra. Have you ever heard of Jafra? And they're like, no. Oh, okay. Well, then I guess I'm the best kept secret. Would you be open to taking a sample and trying it for me on half of your face? I would so love to get your opinion. Women love to give their advice. They love to be supportive of other women. And so they're like, oh, sure. Okay. And then I say, well, there is a little bit of a condition. I need to get your phone number and it's a 3-day supply and you have to only do it on half your face. Pinky swear promise that you're only going to do it on half your face. And so they remember that conversation. And so I give them the sample, they put their number in my phone, and then I text them right away, even if I'm in line. Hey, it was a pleasure meeting you, Mary. I'm looking forward to connecting with you to get your opinion on this product.
Gail, I so believe in that. In fact, just to give you an example, I go to a Zumba class. And so there was a lady that I had not recognized. She started coming and she had her makeup on. I mean, she was pretty and I'm with seniors because everybody in this park is seniors. So she was definitely, over 50. And I basically just went up to her and said, you know what? Your makeup is amazing. And then I asked her, I said, do you do that? You do it yourself? And we just talked about her doing makeup. She just took off. Oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. And then I said, you know what? I'm looking for women that know how to put makeup on and that want to make some money. I don't know if you'd be interested. I always do that. I don't know if you'd be interested. I'm looking for women like you. And if you're not interested, do you have a daughter or do you have someone that that knows how to do makeup like you do? So I'm telling you, when you find, I constantly am going after people with beautiful lashes because that's out there.
The focus.
Yeah. And so yesterday, 2 people checking out at the doctor's office. Beautiful lashes. Are those your own? I do ask that. I say, I can tell those are your lashes. Yes. What are you doing? How do you get that look? I mean, so there you go. You get the conversation going. And then my favorite line is, I'm looking for women who want to change their skin, improve their skin. I'm looking for women, but me, I don't go for the sell. I go for the join.
Yes.
You know that, Gail. I just never go for, do you want to sell Jafra? Now, many of you do, and that's okay, because you're building a client business. I make my money off of having volumes of people under me. So of course, that's what I look for. I'm looking for women that want to add income to their life. That's my favorite line. I'm just looking for women that want to make more money, multiple sources of income. I want to be one of your multiple sources of income. It's very easy to talk to people, you guys, when you're talking about making money, especially today with the gas and all the things that are going on in the world. People are looking for another source of income.
And a fabulous product to be shipped to your door. I mean, you don't have to
Your
go
own
spend money in
website.
a parking lot and driving and going, and your time is valuable.
Right. And you have your own, and you have your own website. Jafra provides it for you.
They update it every month. And so I'm just, those conversations are becoming more and more when you practice. I'm going to ask you all to practice 3 to 5 times a day, even if it's in your own mirror. Practice until you think you're confident enough, because you've been in Jafra for long enough to know that you love the Jafra product. You're benefiting by the perks. Share those perks that you have with others.
And one thing that always has worked for me is pray. I don't know who you pray to, but pray and ask for leads to come your way. Ask for people to be put in your path.
Yep.
Try it, because it really does work. Some of my best sponsors have come praying for leads. I used to, do just every day, pray for people to be put in your path. I do that with my business. Who should I call? Give me, I need to know, who should I call? And names will come. Of course, I have lots of names all over the place in my phone. Right. My favorite thing is going to my phone. Gail, I want to thank you, because one thing about Gail, you guys, is that she walks the talk. And how does that go?
Talks the talk and walks the talk.
Yeah, but I mean, you do.
I do what I say.
Talking. You're not just talking. You are. A lot of times I have to pick on myself, because most of you know that I'm not out there beating down the pads. I've already done it. And come on, you guys, I'm going to be 80. Oh, this scares me to death. When I think of somebody that's, in their 80s, I always thought that was really old. It's not. And I look at all these wonderful Jaffa women like Helen and, that are out there doing the business at this age. I mean, look at Janine. I'm looking at all the names on here. Marie Selman. I mean, Maria's there. I mean, Pat Clover. Oh my gosh, Shirley Deasy. You guys are amazing, because the best thing, I'm telling you, the best thing about your business today is you. Mm-hmm. I have been with this company this many years, and they're going to say, we know, they're going to say, no way. Yeah. And that you and your skin and your energy are the best sponsoring tool that you have. So, this is the time that you really
be a product of the product. You're a walking billboard.
Right. And I'm looking just down here through all of you, Delan, all of you, you're walking advertisements for Jaffa. You've put in years and you've used the products. That, to me, is Jaffa's very, very best, what is that? What is that word for it? Their best advertisement or whatever is all of you. Asset. And the loyalty that you've had to these products and to this company. No other company, because most of the other companies, they don't have that. They don't have women that have been using the products for over 50 years, which we do. So Gail, I want to thank you so much for being our guest. I always know that I can call on you once a year.
Thank you for having me.
You have an appointment with us once a year. We want to hear from you.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much. And now what I want to do is I'm going to share my screen again. And I'm going to go back here. We talked about the challenge. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just point this out. Bronwyn talked about this last month. This is already one of our deals, but guess what I found for all of you? Here we go. Can you see my screen? Nod.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, friends. Welcome into my YouTube channel. Thanks so much for joining me. My name is Jackie Alves, and I am with Jackie Alves Makeup Artistry. I get asked so many questions about my eyebrows for obvious reasons, but the reason why I get asked about them is because I'm a little bit of a brow expert, which is to be expected when you really been dealing with this your whole life. And, I'm pretty close to 50 now, so I've been doing my brows for a while. And, I went to school back in the 80s when eyebrows weren't really that big of a deal. I mean, bushy, normal brows were okay. In the 90s, we started adding a little bit of powder. Ladies without brows, of course, had to use a little pencil. But it has really evolved into like this epic brow adventure of the world. And I just want to show you some easy ways that you can achieve a beautiful professional looking brow that's not necessarily trendy. It's not a soap brow, a boy brow, a glitter brow. It's not any of those things. It's just an easy way to achieve a beautiful looking brow shape for your face. Now, what I want to start with is talking about how I've prepped my face. I already have some primer, foundation, powder on, and I have put primer, foundation, and powder on my eyelids as well as the rest of my face. Now, definitely I've gone over them with powder too, to just make sure that it's good and set. I'm going to do it one more time. I'm just using a translucent powder. I really like to use this royal powder from
That's
Jaffa
my
Cosmetics.
favorite.
It's a true translucent, so it really doesn't even matter what skin shade you have. I just like to set it in there because it helps my brow products last longer. When you have hair and then nothing, It's always a problem. And I know you ladies out there who struggle like this totally get it, that it's sometimes hard to deal with. You know, that transition from hair to skin is hard to make look kind of natural in the first place, but then it's really hard to get it to stay on and not get that weirdo shiny brow thing, right? So a little bit of setting powder right there. And like I said, I love that translucent powder. It's going to help. Now today I'm going to use a brow powder. This is from the Jafra Beauty Collection. It's got
On
two
sale
colors
this
in it.
month.
This one is called Warm Brunette. And then I'm going to pair it with the dark blonde brow pencil. Instead of pairing it with the Warm Brunette or something else, I like this one because it doesn't get as harsh on me, and it's really easy for me to get out of control with brows. So I have to be careful. But if you have medium brunette, warm brunette, you could definitely go with a warm brunette pencil. There's also cool brunette that doesn't have any of the gold undertones in it. And then there's definitely a black that you can use too if you've got black hair. But I'm going to pair all of these products together, starting with my powder. I like to use this one first. And I like to use the darkest color and go in with my brow brush here. You can see it's got the little slanted side and the spoolie, super handy. I'm going to go in with that darkest color and just dig a little bit on there. Now, the angle of my brush is going to go this way. Now, I normally, I just naturally know where to put the curve of my brow, the highest point of my arch, because I've been doing this for so long. And if you're the same, you can just go right in and begin putting that bottom line in. If you're not sure where to start, I don't know if your mom ever showed you how to do this, but you can easily do this good old trick here, here. This way you go up the bridge of your nose, or the side of your nose here. Then this way you go right in front of your pupil and arching it, or going at a 45-degree angle this way, right in front of that pupil. Is going to show you where you would put the highest point of your arch. And then go right under here and line it up with the outside of your eye in order to find out where to end it. So that really is an old tip, but it's super handy and it works. But I already know where to get started. Like I said, I've been doing this forever. But the first thing I want you to do is take that powder and start on the bottom. You can go this way and then back this way using the angle of that brush to your advantage. I don't have to get super technical because right now I'm just creating kind of the body of the brow. I want to go in and create a little bit of an arch and then bring it down. So I've really got that bottom line kind of etched out a little bit, okay? I want to bring it all the way under and around. Okay, now I'll do the top part, but I'm only going to start here. I want to leave this because I'm going to go back in with the lighter powder and give it some hair-like strokes for a more natural look. So I'll start with this darker powder here and bring it around. Now you can see it's got a hole in the middle, right? And it's not really super great. I made a little bit of a mistake here. It's darker, but that's okay. Like I said, this is kind of the body of the brow that I'm working with. I'll go back in and do the detail with this little micro pencil I was showing you. Now I'll take the darker powder again and fill in the middle where I have that weird kind of hole there sticking out. I don't have to worry about putting too much. This isn't, my end game here. Now I will go to that lighter powder and go this way.
Lighter.
And just fill it in with that light powder. And again, this is really kind of just the skeleton of my brow.
So be sure you see page 18 of your
I'll do this
brochure.
side real quick. And bringing it down lower than usual because I know that that other brow does not go up as high. So I'm trying to bring a little bit of balance. Now I'll do that top part. Again, I started here and brought it around.
Every
Really just
woman
kind of
over
feathering
50
that
needs
color
to know
in.
how to do her
Now I'll take that
brows.
lighter brown
It
again.
will give you a facelift. You literally, on that, when she arches
Dab
that brow,
out.
just remember it's like giving your face a lift when you've got that brow lifted.
Little uneven. But you know what? I haven't added the definition yet, so I'm not going to fret. I'm going to take my tiny micro brow pencil. This thing is amazing. I'm telling you, you guys are going to love this. If you haven't tried it already, you got to get your paws on it. It's super small. Check that out. Micro pencil. Don't forget there's a spoolie on the other side you can use to pull that product through. So I'm going to take that little tiny micro pencil and start going underneath just like I did with the powder. And just bringing definition to the bottom line first. Not really stressing out on anything else, no filling in. Just lightly feathering in. You can see I've got my magnifying mirror because, like I said, I'm almost 50. Need some glasses. Bringing it around in just a nice soft curve. You can go up higher if you like a more dramatic arch, but I'm keeping mine down for a little bit of a softer curve. Now I'll come up here, just like I did with the powder. I'm just starting right here.
That's where you want the lift,
And
right there.
define
You want to
on top.
lift that up to give your face a lift.
Now you absolutely could do just the powder or just the pencil. It's your preference, but I like to put the pencil on top of the powder because it really helps it last longer.
It's a must.
Where I have
And
nothing
powder
but skin
over it,
on
too.
this side.
It's that white powder is, you could sell to everybody that white powder. Carry it in your purse.
Bring
Use
it
it to
down into a little
demo.
sharp point there. Now I'll go in and just fill it in quickly. And again, I'm using the dark blonde pencil. And I don't like how this is getting darker. So I'm actually just going to blend it out with my little spoolie there.
I love
And
that
continue to
end.
fill in the middle. There we go. I think I'm good. I might just add a little more definition here. And I could definitely go darker if I wanted. If I was going to be a little more dramatic or wanted some definition a little bit more than I have. But I think this is good with the dark blonde. And then I'm going to go in and just add a little bit here.
Okay, for time's sake, I'm going to, now if you look right here, you can see that Jackie has videos. It's Jackie, Jackie, and then the last name is Alves, Alves. And you can go in and see her tutorials. I have another one here that I was going to share today, but because of time, we'll do it next week. So I love Jackie's tutorials. But you know what? That brow is so important, especially to a middle-aged or senior citizen woman. I don't know, mature. It's so important because it literally gives you a lift to your face. And you could remember Oprah had, remember that lady? She like did a multi-million-dollar business off. She started on Oprah telling how important eyebrows were, and then she started opening up all these. There are salons that do nothing but teach women how to do their brows. You know, you have them in your area. So I just can't say enough about brows. And then the other thing is that carry it with you. That white powder, I would carry that royal powder in my pocketbook so that you could actually go in and have it to pull out anytime to talk to. Okay, so what'd you think? Did you like that? I hope you did. I thought it was very good. Next week, I've got one how she does eyeshadows because we have our eyeshadows on sale too, and she shows how to use that. So we'll just take a few minutes to do a little tutorial on that also. Now, all of you know, and I didn't know this, but Janet Flores had her knee replacement the same day Bronwyn did. what's with this? 2 in one day. They had their knee replacements on Wednesday. So Bronwyn has, she's coming to us today, and I have taped it. So I'm going to share my screen, and then I'm going to go in and find Bronwyn. So let's see what we, takes me a minute here to go over here. I'm going to go to my desktop and get her video for you. So give me a minute to do this. Go there, and we go down like that. And here we go. Here is Bronwyn right here. Get your brochures out. Get your marking pens out. Hello, everyone. We are bringing Bronwyn to you. When
Not yet.
recording this and
Oh,
you're
wait a minute.
seeing it,
It's stuck.
Bronwyn will be home from the hospital. She had
Well,
a
I
knee
guess you can't see it,
replacement,
but did I
and
mess
so
up?
we wish her speedy recovery. And we're so glad she would record this for
Share the
us
screen.
beforehand. So here we go,
How's that?
Bronwyn.
There we go.
Thank
We have
you.
you.
Okay, we're going. Here we go. On your mark, it said go.
Hello, everyone. We are bringing Bronwyn to you. When we are recording this and you're seeing it, Bronwyn will be home from the hospital. She had a knee replacement, and so we wish her speedy recovery. And we're so glad she would record this for us beforehand. So here we go, Bronwyn. Let me go in here and share my screen, and let's pull up the deal number 7. And okay, Bronwyn, take it away.
Okay, here we are. Get your March books open to page 7, get a pen and be ready to write. We are at the Inkwell eyeliner at save 40%. Choose 2 for $21. What I love about this deal is no purchase limit, which means that you can select 2 of any of the items that you see. This is retail value of $36. The Inkwell Intense Matte Liquid Eyeliner is a 0.10 fluid ounce for $18 each. So go ahead with your pen and write $18 right on the product. So that gives you a vision and a view to talk to your clients, knowing what the retail value is so that they know this is a great deal at 40% off. You will find this matte finish in Noir color and Cocoa color. This is found in your product catalog, which I call product catalog, page 114. Right next to it is the Always Inkwell eyeliner. Again, it is a 0.10 fluid ounce, $18 each. So write $18 next to each of the 2 products. This is in the satin finish. I am so glad that Jaffer has identified the matte and the satin finishes now with these 2 products. It goes ahead and gives the client just a little bit more information. This will be found in the product catalog on page 117, and the Always Inkwell comes in onyx and coffee color. I love how Jaffer has the details written out of how to apply the wings. So don't forget to pre-read that so that you are ready to talk about that with your clients. The model, if you have noticed, she is wearing 2 colors on her eyelids. I think it's a big wow and effective. A client with this offer, you save over 40%, 2 for $21. Consultant at 50%. It is $10.50, which makes the product $5.25 each piece. How are you going to sell this? Let me give you some ideas for suggested selling. You want to maybe try to bundle this with some other color offers. There is a foundation duo offer, a blush offer, makeup for the eye makeup duo offer, and the brow offer. All of those offers would go very well with putting an eyeliner together. Don't forget to pair this with the best deal number 3 on the back cover, the Royal Olive Hand Cream, 2 for $17. you want to go ahead and promote that with each of your deals that you're talking to your client. This is a great Easter basket treat. Offer a mascara. Mascara and eyeliners go well together. Mascaras aren't on sale. Clients don't have to get everything on sale. Go ahead and offer mascara for $18. You can find a variety of mascaras in your product catalog on page 120. High definition, the waterproof, the lash maximizing, volume building, and the last stretch. So great mascara offers will go with this deal number 7. We're moving to deal number 8. This is a save 35% on page 24 and 25. Oh, I was so excited about this deal. Go ahead, open your book, be ready to write. Okay, on page 24 is the Foundation Duo. Save over 35%. Retail value is $43, and you get it for $27. Choose one of the Always Foundation makeup. It is a broad spectrum SPF 15. Remember, any product that carries SPF 15 is giving you a very good sunblock. This is a 1 fluid ounce, $26, and you can get 10 shade selection. This is found in your product catalog on page 100 and 101. I like the red box description of the item where it says how long this product can last. What I also absolutely love is the free gift. That foundation brush is a $17 value, and you can find that in your product catalog on page 132. The retail value of the foundation, I want you to put that right next to the foundation picture, is $26. So 26 and 17 is how they come up with that $42 retail to $43 retail value. Okay, so look right next, the page right next to it is page 25. That is also a save over 35%, the Blush Duo. Retail value is $55. The deal is for $34. Again, no purchase limit, which means that you can get 2 of the same colors or get 2 different colors. I sure hope that you watched Vicki Mendez on Tuesday on the 15th talking about the blush that she used. That will give you an idea of how to mix and match our blushes together.
You can always go back and watch that.
12 shade choices is the $19 value. And along with this is a blush highlighter brush, and that is $17. Now, the brush can be found in your product catalog on page 133. And your product catalog on the blush itself is 104 and 105. So go ahead and write that on the page so that you're not wasting time looking for it before you talk to your client. You could perhaps open that product catalog and write some details about it. For this deal, a client saves 35%. And what I would do is put the 2 deals together. $27.34 is now $61 for a 5-piece set, which value is $98. A consultant for $61 and 50%. It is now $30.50. This is a 5-piece set that averages to $6.10 per piece. Where can you get great products like this? To suggestive sell, how about a spring makeover fresh look? You can offer that Foundation Duo 2-piece set. The Blush Duo is a 3-piece set. The Eyeshadow Duo is a 2-piece set, which is on page 21. And what about the Nail Trio we talked about on page 23? You put those set together and you have a 10-piece set. $27.34, $21, $24 is $106. If you put this set together, you will have a great spring color makeover. The challenge is to sell this together. How about if you sell six of this 106 spring makeover set. You now have $636 in retail. 50% is giving you $318 commissions. Just think, that puts you at level 2 of perks. Remember, level 1 is $450 is your VIP tracker, and $600 gets you to the 1, 2, 3 level, plus the 3 to 5 products that are your royal gifts. $636 gives you all the perks. Of course, don't forget that Royal Olive Hand Cream 2 for $17. If you added the 106 Spring Makeover with the olive hand cream, it is now $123. Sells 6 sets, just 6 sets, and it is $738. That gives you $369 commission. Oh my, go live and do a spring makeover. We are moving to deal number 9. That is on page 31. Go ahead, open your catalog to 31. 31, okay. We have the Urban Energy All Over Body Spray. This is just for this month only. As you have seen, this in the past was in the fall when they were promoting it during the holiday. This offer is choose 3 for $31. Retail value is $48, and you are getting absolute free a Navigo Homey deodorant stick. That's a $14 retail value. What I love about this is no purchase limit. You can get New York, the Tokyo, Barcelona. These are $16 retail value each. So somewhere on each of those bottles or right below in the white section, write $16 each. Remember, body sprays are a little bit lighter. It's a refreshing mist. This is not something that's going to last on the body a long time, but it certainly will be refreshing. To suggest to sell these mists, how about an Easter basket? How about a gift to your plumber or a car repair mechanic? How about the mailman? How about your Amazon or UPS delivery driver? How about suggesting a golfer to put one in the golf bag, put one in the gym bag? How about a business briefcase? How about keeping it in the locker? These are just ideas. 3 for $31 with a free gift. This is a great deal. Vicki, we are moving on to our highlight number 3 of the week. We are at highlight number 3 on page 44-45. I was so excited to see Jafra to include everything we've been talking about, exfoliation, almost every other month. And now they have put it all together on this page. I love the display of it. I love how they have the model holding up the Malibu mask. Okay, these are your exfoliating treatments. Exfoliate with Beauty Dynamic Gentle Exfoliating Scrub, save 30%. $16 is the deal. And this is in your product catalog on page 67. So don't forget to write PC 67 so that you can refer back to it with all of the details. And I don't need to tell you the product value of each because Jafra has printed it right on the page for you. Condition is the Beauty Dynamics Malibu Miracle Mask. Save 30%, $17. And this is in your product catalog on page 66. On page 45, we have the Polish and Brighten Beauty Dynamic Revitalizing Pearl Cleanser. This is in your product catalog on page 65. And the deal is for $16. This is a great product. I just love it. In the Polish, the Beauty Dynamic Microdermabrasion Cream with the Jojoba Bees. And this is a 4.2 fluid ounce. It is large. Save 30%, $34. This is in your product catalog on page 64. What I absolutely love is they have red box, the free item. Absolutely free is the Royal Jelly Very Powerful Lip Care. A $19 gift, absolutely free, with the purchase of 3 Beauty Dynamic treatments. So when your client selects 3 of the items, they qualify for the Royal Jelly Berry Powerful Lip Care. Okay, so this offer is time to stock up. It's a stock up sale. Be sure you suggest to sell with any subscription box offer, suggest to sell with every skincare product. Yeah, all your skincare clients really do need this exfoliating product for getting the best results. They will absolutely love their skincare product when they exfoliate the dead, dry skin. So, Vicki, that's what we have for I highlight for this week.
Thank you, Bronwyn, so very, very much. I really appreciate and get well wishes to you also. We'll see you. Okay, I'm going to stop the share. So glad that Bronwyn was able to do that for us. Do we have any questions? I had a few things that I wrote down here. If you didn't see the presentation on exfoliation, I think Daryl Lee did it, exfoliate, exfoliate, exfoliate. You need to go to my YouTube channel. I'll try to go in today and find it and put it on my WhatsApp. I think everybody here knows where my WhatsApp is. I'm going to post the link right here for you so that you can just, basically that'll take you right into my WhatsApp channel. But what we do is she's got a great presentation on exfoliation. So she also has another one that she did on serums. Oh my gosh. So if you haven't seen that and you want to go back through our archive of all of our library resources that we have, we've got so many great trainings on there. So if you all, want to brush up on exfoliation, be sure you catch that one. It's in the title. You can go in there in the YouTube channel, Vicki Hacking YouTube channel. You're going to find it and then take a look for that word exfoliation. Then I want to remind everybody that she talked about Vicki Mendez did that presentation this week. All you have to do is go to Jafra Beauty Insiders. Listen, don't be like me, because I went to, this was like a year or two ago, I kept going to Beauty Insiders, and I'm going, why are all these people talking about other products? Doesn't Jafra know we need to be? And I had forgot to put the word in Jafra. Jafra Beauty Insiders, and you can go there through their library too, scroll through and see. But that Vicki did a wonderful makeover this week. Very simple, beautiful, I think natural, very natural look. So I'm going to remind all of you to go into Jafra Beauty Insiders and take a look at that. And so now I think that's it for our week. I'm trying to think if I forgot anything, but I don't think I did. This is what I wanted to ask you. I think next week I'm going to show you how to do your very own Canva advertisements. So let me share my screen and show you what I would like to train on next week and see if you're interested. Okay, I am sharing my screen and then I'm going to go into here. Okay, so we're going to do this next week too with Jackie. I'm going to put that on there too, but I want to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's go back up here. I love being able to do this for my consultants, and also you could do it for your clients, but it's where I take a page. Let me just scroll through here and see if I can sideways, like right here, and I take and personalize that page so that it has the deals on it. I don't see that I have any right here. Like, for example, this page looks great, but wouldn't you like to be able to put some tips on the page, or maybe put a wholesale price for your, because if you're a leader, your consultants tend to look at that and they see that $21, and really you want them to know that they're only paying $10.50 for it with a 50% order or over. So what I'm going to show you next week is I'm going to show you on Canva how that you can personalize these pages. And I guess I've deleted a lot of them. Let me see. I guess I deleted them. I really feel I had one right there for you to see.
but it's basically just taking and personalizing the page. And I love Canva. You know, it's my go-to because Canva, you can do so much. You can do get well cards, you can do wedding cards, and you just send them and put them in a text. Oh my gosh. Do you know how much, you know how much cards are? You gone to Walmart and taken a look at how much you pay for cards? Oh my God, Hallmark cards are outrageous. So what I'd like to do is show you how you can create your own card on Canva, how you can send a consultant a get well card, a sympathy card, anything. And people, they open up their phone and there it is. It's beautiful. I love it. I'm sure you've gotten some through Canva on your phone. It just pops up. For example, we could send to Janet and to Bronwyn a get well wish. Hope they're feeling better. They're on their phone all the time. So when you send a card to them and pops up on their phone, it doesn't just sit over with the mail. I know mail is nice, but mail's expensive. And you're thinking about people. I would love to show you where that every week you could send a few cards out. Sunday's a good day. You know, if you go to church, come home, you've got a day to think about people and get well wishes or whatever they be, new baby wishes, whatever. Canvas got it all. They got you covered. So next week we'll take a few minutes and we'll go through how to create something on Canva. I hope that will be of interest to you. So thank you for being with us today. We're going to stay on live and just talk. And I hope you enjoyed this meeting. And thank you so much, Gail, for all your insight and all of your wonderful ideas on how to promote this business. And also, Gail, congratulations on hanging in there for all these years and being so loyal to Jafra. Again, we just love you, love your presentation style. So I am going to stop the recording for Facebook. All of you that joined us on Facebook, thank you so much. Again, we're going to stop the live streaming. Then we're going to stop the recording. Thank you all for being with us today.